in Gregorian times, I think you'd be beheaded if you did that. And even in modern times, it's considered very ugly, although this song did really well. But in general, you don't do parallel fifths. But we were 5 hours apart. So basically the melody indicates that time, and I think all of you, anybody who's ever traveled has experienced trying to connect with family back home with a big gap. Otherwise, this is a pretty straight up singer-songwriter, lonesome blues. It's called London. It's 2 a.m. in London now. In a few short hours, the sun comes up. They'll be calling you to the boardroom soon. Why don't you stay home? Why don't you stay home? Why don't you stay home? I'll call you when I get up. I've been 13 hours on the motorway. I think the bass player quit. I've got 3 more weeks of overdubs and tambourines and benefits. Why don't you stay home? Why don't you stay home? Why don't you stay home? I'll call you when I get up. Do you know the way nothing's real? Clocks between 3 and 4. You know the way the Ferris wheel turns away, then comes back once more. I've got no idea what brought me here. I found no break course but to remain. There's no TV, there's no it's another year of ceaseless rain. Why don't you stay home? Why don't you stay home? Why call you when I get it. I'll call you when I get it. I'll call you when I get it. I'll call you Thank you all so very much. Have a good one. See you next time.
Brown eyes.
Well, we had a request earlier. I'm gonna honor, but I want to do just a little bit of something. This is I think you have this one. That I don't think I'll get very far with it. It's got some problems, but this is a song by a band called Sneakers I was in the late '70s. Put on a new face, we'll go for a walk on the mainstream boulevard. Girl, with your chemical eyes, you can look so hard. Wait a minute. Girl, with your chemical eyes, you can look so hard. You make a pretty good dancer. You think about it too much. You were a born romancer. You got that velvet American. I'm an American too. And this is where it falls down, because I just don't think we can go into telling we're Americans if we're not. And also, the country is so problematic right now with all this crap that's going on politically. This was written for the bicentennial, and at that time, the jingoism was somewhat made sense to me. But so I'm going to cut that one off right there. Sorry.
Big brown eyes.
I've never sung that one. Peter sings it.
You can do it.
No, I don't think I can. I mean, that would be an insult to these kind people. I mean,
Black and white.
we're gonna do. Every time I look into your big brown eyes, I get paralyzed. Every time you take a step down, every time I think about the 1,000 guys who want you, I realize. Every time you take a step down, something to think about. I give you something to live without. Give me something to take the day away. That's as much as I can do without him. This is a song. I love answer songs, and the first one I discovered was. Again, this time to keep coming back to. Now I'm back in Europe, in London. This was on this was on 1978, I think. And the big record was "Ring My Bell." Yes. And then the guy who wrote that realized this is a big hit, so he wrote an answer record. It's called "I Want to Ring Your Bell Again." And that was when I first discovered the answer record. And then when I was much older, a little past 26 years old, a friend of mine wrote a song about me called 27 Years of the Blues. And I thought, I can't let this stand. So I wrote an answer record. And this is it. so long, but here is goodbye. And for once in your life, tell me the truth. Here at the end, can you capture a curve or describe what it's like to observe as it wears now quite thin, how we pretend without a word. 27 years in a single day. Guess we ran out of things not to say in our sleep. Time won't keep beating now. 27 years in a single day. Watch you waving your hand like a party balloon on the strand. It was never like that when it began. 27 years in a single day. You roll over and push me away in our sleep. Take your time, 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 take your time. 27 years in a single day. Guess we ran out of things not to say in our sleep. Time won't keep beating now. 27 years in a single day. Thank you all so much. I do have CDs over here of the most recent things you went on. I'll be out in a little bit. Up to you. Good.